morning. Good morning. So you Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, sir. How are you all doing? I also not short comment because there will be rice and stew very plenty at the end of the day. It's going to be a breakfast business meeting. So, my name is Lawyer Taj. I'm one of the presenters of the meeting with my brother here, Mr. Obafemi, trying to get the laptop fixed up. Before then, let's do just a brief introduction about ourselves to each of us here. So in the introduction will just have to be your name, your occupation, and where you live. Something simple. And if you are a member or not. So we know those that are going to rescue with the Aurum business opportunity today. So I'm going to start from there and then we're going to take it up from there. So my name is Twedo Akwewokene Jackson, Esquire. I'm a lawyer by profession, a crypto trader, blockchain expert, motivational speaker, a money maker, a father, a husband, everything. So you are welcome to our event here.
Okay. My name is Goke Olabokunde. I'm a real estate broker.
Okay. You talked to us from the
My wife is here.
okay, your wife is here. That's good. Okay, madam, over to you. Madam.
Oh,
Yes.
my name is Sonia.
Sonia. Are you a member already, sir?
She has made me a member.
Whether you like it or not. Only women that have the power to make a man do what does what to do. Yes, madam.
So, I'll say my name is Tonya. I am
Are you a member? Kind of. How do you kind of member? You have an account. You have an account already. Okay, that's fine. Yes.
My name is Kevin Sylvester, an IT personnel, an Aurum member, I'm a crypto trader, and a voyager in Aurum.
Yeah. I tell you, yes, madam.
My name is Anita Svedo Olakukude. I am an administrator. I am a member of Aurum. Voyager.
My name is Pastor Amos. My name is Pastor Amos, Mountain of Fire, and also I'm a building contractor. And also I'm a transporter garage and a port shop to him.
Okay.
This is what I do for a living. I'm a grandfather.
Okay, so are you a member of Aurum yet? Or
Gospel is the first time I've come.
please, a round of applause. Madam. Yes, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Halford Roke. I'm a fashion designer.
Okay, are you a prospect or a member? A prospect. Okay, please, Papa. Yes, please.
My name is
Upcoming member. Yes. Okay, so, Madam.
My name is Ziggy.
Yes, you.
My name is Governor Imomodu. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I'm studying in US. I'm a member.
And you are a what? How do you know? I found out I didn't find out. Yes, okay, I'll come to you.
My name is William Andrew. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't even live a member, but I'm not arrested.
Welcome. Yes, sir.
My name is Saeed Paco. I'm jobless. No, I don't intend to do it. My friend brought me here. So I'm here to see something to attract him.
Awesome. I like that. You are welcome. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm Mrs. Apia Amicia. I'm an IT auditor by profession, and I'm a member of Aurum Foundation.
Okay. You are not yet around in your own family.
Nova.
Where is elementary?
So far. Okay. You are welcome. Yes, okay.
Yeah, I'm an accountant by profession, and I'm a member of Aurum Foundation and Void.
Congratulations. So the prospects we have, how many prospects do we have? Just raise up your hand, let me know. Okay.
I'm not sure she has a
Yes, sorry, madam. Sorry, I asked you your introduction, please.
It's okay. My name is Ikane Nkata. I am a retiree, and I am a member of Aurum.
You are a member of Aurum.
I am just joining what to work.
You are welcome, madam. Congratulations. So we have only 3 prospects in the house, right? So each of the prospects, from my goodwill, I'm going to give you guys 10,000 naira each for administration. I'm not saying for members more than no class. Nothing for that. But I'm supposed yes, prospect.
President.
Yes, prospect and president now. I'll make that available to you. Yes, so we do this so that we can know if we have much more people maybe to wait for a little bit or just to get started. But I'm sure everything is sorted now. Let's watch the video. Let's first watch that 4-minute video at the end of the presentation.
The new one.
No, the whole 4-minute video. You don't want the new one. When you choose one. So at the end of the call, we need the presentation information, please feel free to reach out to me. I can send it to you.
Was still led by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance.
So we are briefly going to watch this video.
February 2023. The world was still living in the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance, make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI.
Also, we are live on the YouTube
AI-powered
channel,
trading
right?
solution. And
Okay,
now
how many
we
videos
foundation
are
for
you
the entire era. From that moment, we began expanding the speed of light.
How many?
We've built and are implementing
Well,
vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong. And the first feature was global media, the creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Report, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Ryan Benson, a professional with 27 years experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antonio. Thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum back to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume in its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals are here. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum takes a next-generation decentralized exchange launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Tech cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes the ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, our Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10. Aurum Tech surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We're present in 75 countries with 1,000 partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that makes finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
Yes, thank you very much. So if we put our phones on silent or vibrate to be nice so that we don't really affect the flow. You know, it's not easy to present. So try to have as much attention as possible. I like this keynote. You have a lot of pastor like this. You feel good. Right, so we're going to go straight to the presentation. Since we have people watching online, over 20-something members already watching online, we'll not wait much for the crowd to come in because there's getting quite a number of people to still come in. Madam, you're welcome. Are you a member of a prospect? You remember? Okay. Because you have to now to members meeting actually. Members are always showing up. Okay, so we're going to go straight to the presentation we have, which is the Aurum Foundation Understanding a Modern Ecosystem. So, come please. No.
Color, share music, share
Okay.
So while we are waiting to begin now, and
is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former finance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
The something is this battery, it's not this battery, it's testing off.
Office. Okay. I'll send that. Okay, so I'll confirm.
It's more than 1 hour. Yeah, this one is for the floor.
Okay, so who's going to be changing it? So there's this device you can connect to. I'm going to change it. Right, so let me, while the connection is going on, let me just touch on some few things. So I hope you're managing the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little about myself. I'm sure people must have been or be bored now hearing my story, but I will not stop saying it because it's my story basically. So I became a lawyer in the year 2012, and that was like having my lifelong reason, all I wanted to. Because from when I was young, I always see my dad in the morning, people coming home, lining up ready to follow him to the courts. I say, wow, what does daddy do? This is a lawyer. I'd like to be a lawyer. I didn't know what it entailed. All I know was that I wanted to be a lawyer by all costs. So even when I had my admission into political science in Delta State University, I still didn't think that I was in university yet. I did put science to 200 level, tried to change. He said no. The HOD now thought that I'll change my mind. He said, okay, if you come when you're in 300 level, then I'll help you do that. I was surprised that when I got to 300 level, you know,
when you're at 300 level, normally just one more year and you have graduated. I was surprised when I came with my course form and told him that I want to go to law. So eventually I got signed out to law. I went to Uli. All the problems up and down, I graduated with a 2-1. I should say that because now easy to graduate with a 2-1. Yeah. Clap for me if you want to. So I graduated with a 2-1 and I thought I was ready for life. Went to the law school, finished, and after graduation I noticed that the way money was supposed to be coming in, that was not the way it is. I thought they said when you just become a lawyer, everything don't finish. I noticed that fresh from law school, the kind of money that the law firms are ready to pay you will barely cover your transportation, regardless of your feeding, So with that, I went to register my own law firm, Pegasus Legal Practitioners. And I told my friends to join me and put their names there. Even though those ones were already slaving in the big law firms. Started small, friends, family, relations, but still, the money was not coming as I expected. I noticed that the big cases go to the SANs, people with 30 years, 40 years of experience. I said, sure. So now this age, I want to start to see money. So I'm 60-something, before I will see better money. No, So what am I going to do? So reading through, getting more research, I got to find out about cryptocurrency. There was a blockchain conference in the US, that was far back as 2015. With the conference, from the caption I saw that if I go for that knowledge, it's going to help me a whole lot. So I paid, went to the US for the conference, and at the end of the conference, it became clear to me that the world is going digital. And so our money must go digital. Far back as 2015, a lot of people, once you say Bitcoin, they say you're a scammer. There's nothing you can say. Came back to Nigeria, started working on the idea, talking to people about it, and a lot of people didn't want to hear. So at the end of the conference, then Bitcoin was $300. So I bought 5 Bitcoin at 1,005 and kept in mind that with this 5 I have, I'm going to make sure I multiply it, because knowing that very soon this thing is going to be very huge. And that's how I started. Went online. That's when I started this online business. Some company will say, come and mine. We mine Bitcoin. Some say we stake Bitcoin. If you stake 1 Bitcoin, you get 3.something Bitcoin in 1 year. If you do this, and that's how I started entering every business that I was hearing with the hope of multiplying my Bitcoin. From 5 Bitcoin, if you go 4.2, 4.1, 4.0, I was losing every fraction of Bitcoin in different businesses. Until it got a point, it became clear to me that all these were different scams. And because there was no regulation on it, these people would scam and go free. So I have to become hardcore, getting more knowledge, knowing about it, knowing how to cite a scam company, how to know what is a Ponzi and stuff. That was hard knowledge. 2015 far down to 2018, 1 Bitcoin rose to 19,800. By that time, guys, I had only 3 Bitcoin remaining. So I said, Taj, you know what? I think this is the best time to sell. We have made enough money. And I sold 3 Bitcoin. I got over $50-something thousand. After 2018, we could buy a property in Lekki for less than $15,000 in value. But then, we say when a man has power, when a man has money, what is the next thing he's looking for? It's power. If you know the theory of Hans Morgenthau, the power theory, this was the only knowledge I got from political science. The power theory by Hans Morgenthau, And so I started to delve into politics. As a young man with great ideas, when I came out, the youth would say, yes, now you want, go, I will support you. I was doing the politics like I did the politics in the university. going to people's houses, going to communities, seeing them. Only cola, 100,000, 50,000, 80,000. A day, I know how much I'm spending. The Bitcoin, thousands of dollars. In my eyes, I started dwindling small. But then I did not relent, so I decided to continue. And long story short, elections came. I ran for the position of the House of Assembly, representing Circular constituency, and I took third. I must say I take last, so I take third because some other people were even behind me. But the lesson I learned was that our people are not ready for the real kind of politics. And secondly, you have to mix up with people that you have to be loyal for, even though they have coconut head. You have to be loyal to them to make sure that, and you must wait your time, you know. So I saw politics was not basically what I would want to do again, but I'll do it later, sir. When we go reach Alpha, when you get that story, well, after what I do, that time is what we call, I'm on TV now, I'll say FU money. When you have FU money, everybody must loyal. You know, so that's the journey we are in. I went back to the world of crypto, did a couple more businesses, and still, when you have built a team of 3,000, 4,000, you feel like the future is set. You're now a multi-millionaire. Before you know, the same company crash. Before you know, out of greed, out of one product was not delivering anymore. Different stories were lost. And so, to July of last year, I got introduced to this company, Aurum Foundation. After the presentation by the Irishman, I said, no. This is another scam. It's the same story we have heard before, in different way. No, this is scam. I went online, did my search on Aurum, not Aurum Foundation, and I saw a whole lot of nonsense. Gathered all the nonsense, intimated my team. Listen, guys, nobody should invest in a company called Aurum Foundation. If you do, anything you see, yeah. I went to check just Aurum. I didn't know there was a foundation on it. So, all of them say, hey, we here, leader, we here. So I pass my back. That's the story for another day. And so, July came, August, September, October, the company was coming to open in Nigeria, and they got all the professional network marketers together and did a session. And then we told them that at this age and time, no Nigerian want to spend or invest in an online company. We want to see what you have. We want to see everything you have said. We want to see it eye to eye before we can believe or push the business. So we want to come to Thailand. And surprisingly, the company said no problem. And that's how myself, Mr. AY, and about 4 other individuals were flown all expense paid trip to Thailand. Hotel, feeding, accommodation, everything, enjoyment. We warned the whole thing about the company. But it was not what we could bring home because most of their products were futuristic. And we know Nigerians, you can't come and tell a man that come and put in your $5,000 here and wait for 5 years before you see money. We don't want to hear that one in Nigeria anymore. So while I was in Thailand, I got a call from a close friend of mine, Leoshe, who was pushing Aurum seriously, and he told me about the business. You know, I got a call and he said, you know what, Aurum is doing a very huge meeting in Thailand. So it's better you come because we have heard that you are incarcerating the company up and down. Come and see for yourself everything about the company. You know? So that will form part of my presentation. Are we good? Yes. Okay. So I'll take up the story from there as we continue. So okay. So welcome to Aurum. This is the company we're talking about, Aurum Foundation. And so there's a short video here that I want us to, and the speaker is not so loud, but just try to listen as much as you can.
A new financial era is unfolding. powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you'll work forever. Start where you are. Take action today.
So, what you have just watched is a short video that has shown you that the world of artificial intelligence is not just hearsay anymore. AI is now being used in trading and in different parts of human endeavor. And so I'm sure the question you can ask yourself is, well, I'm sure that you have the answer if I ask you, can AI make you richer, yes or no? Can AI make you richer, yes or no?
Yes.
Who said yes? I need to shake this place. Somebody come on. Where's Deji? Come on, the POS for me. You got this on physical cash somewhere.
I said yes.
So you said yes, Kelvin.
Yes.
So how can AI make you richer? Since you said yes, let's hear from you.
Well, AI, just like we know, is an artificial intelligence that is currently doing part of what humans used to do before. And because it's an artificial intelligence, it's poised to guide us in the right way, especially when it comes to do with our finances. For instance, in the normal crypto world, humans used to trade using their own human knowledge, and by so doing, they are bound to do mistakes. You understand? They are bound to do mistakes as a human being. But with the help of an AI, the AI helps you to trade using an expert knowledge to trade for you and to avoid unnecessary mistakes on your own part. So yes, AI, when you employ it into your financial, your financial businesses, it can make you richer.
Please, a round of applause for him. Come and get some money.
Thank you, sir.
Clap for him again. So on the truth, AI can make you richer because not only has AI touched the lives of or gone into the sector of finance, AI is now being used for everything. If you're a social media creator, you know how powerful AI videos are now doing. You don't need to spend millions of naira doing videos anymore. With the right AI tool, you can put in the words that you want, and in less than 10 minutes, it has created a world-class video for you. And those videos sell online. I myself have paid over $300 in learning AI courses in different aspects. And myself as a lawyer, I also use artificial intelligence in most of my work. So it makes it more efficient, saves me time, and then I earn my money based on it. So we are talking about Aurum Foundation. And who are we? That's the question before us. Aurum is a decentralized fintech company dedicated to the development of innovative crypto products and AI-powered algorithms that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. In simple words, Aurum Foundation is a company that has created different fintech products that just by using these products, you earn money, your finances become better, and the company also earns commissions based on will agree with me today that most of us here do a lot of stuff with our phones. We don't just use it for social media anymore. When it comes to finances, we do not need to go to the bank to carry out transactions. Right from our phones, we do transactions. And that goes a long way to show that we are now in the world of digital finance. Our finance has automatically gone digital. So, what does it portend for you and I? And how can we take advantage of the world of digital finance? A company which I learned so much about digital finance or crypto finance from is a company called Binance. And it was so poetic for me when I was able to understand where the word Binance came from. But if you just remove that B and put F there, that's what?
Finance.
Finance. So CZ was very smart in just taking off F and putting a B. And if you ask him that, that tells you that's a good plan. B stands for Bitcoin, it stands for billionaire. In fact, B is one of my favorite alphabets because it stands for the things that I stand for. Gold, billionaire, Bitcoin, plan B, Buron, so Binance, not bullshit. So with Binance, I was able to have wallets for different types of cryptocurrencies. I knew what crypto was. I knew how to trade. I knew how to sell. I knew how to hold. I knew how to mine. I knew how to stake. And so the knowledge that Binance has given me has made me more money than any other lawyer that I know. Lawyers are very skeptic people. They are always looking for the opposite of whatever you are saying, But I've been able to understand the world of crypto, and I've quite a use to put some of money from it. And so delving into the world of Binance opened my eye to the world of digital finance. Now, I'll give you a little story about Binance. When Binance started in 2017, at that time I was ready for election. I don't make money for Bitcoin. I was ready to go through the whole process. When it started in 2017, they had only 3 products. The 3 products were the Binance Exchange. Board here, so I forget. Binance began in 2017 with 3 fintech products. The 3 products were 1, the Binance Exchange, 2, Binance Staking. This staking will be done in the exchange. And then C, the Binance Token, called BNB. Because we're trying to raise money, they decided to put out the BNB, or what is called an ICO, which is initial coin offering. And so they offered BNB for sale. And because of the fact that in 2017, a lot of people were still skeptical about what the future of cryptocurrency would be. About $12 million was what we were able to raise. That wasn't much compared to the scheme of things of what the company wanted, but nonetheless, it took the $12 million with their 3 products. They went out into the world of digital finance. They did not only survive, they thrived. So much that this year, 2026, Binance is evaluated to be worth over $100 billion. And not only that, they have 200 million customers worldwide. And on a daily basis, over 20 million users use Binance. I've used Binance this morning already. I can't count every day of my life I'm using Binance. So the company has actually put itself as one of the biggest fintech companies ever. Just by usability. Means just by using the products of the company, you earn money. So this is the Aurum ecosystem. And these are 14 different products. The mistake here is that this should have been staken. The network here should have been staken because we already said here. But the Aurum XAI bots, the Aurum Zip bots, the Aurum Pro bots, we have 3 different artificial intelligence that the company uses for trading. 3 different artificial intelligence. We also have the Aurum real world assets, Aurum POS and ATM, Aurum Flow, Aurum token, just the way you have the Binance token at that time, the Aurum network, Aurum staking, the Aurum neobank, which is something the product that even Binance does not have, the Aurum exchange, the Aurum AI agent, the Aurum cards, the Aurum flash loan. Altogether, this makes up the Aurum ecosystem. And so, just like different companies that we have done, many of these companies will just have one of these products and we are focused on building them. But here's a fintech company that has 14 different products that just by using the products, you earn money. So we are seeing a total difference from what you have ever invested in before. I, for one, have never invested in a fintech company. So this Aurum is giving me the opportunity to be part of a fintech company. And you can see these are the kind of services that are in the ecosystem, from the provision of digital wallets to the provision of payment cards, financial education, technology-assisted tools, transfers, trading, exchange, and even global payments. All these form part of the services that are inherent in the Aurum ecosystem. And the utilities, different services that you can earn this money are stated here. Some people basically want to just use the wallets, some want to just use the cards everywhere they go, some focus on AI trading, some focus on building a team, and some others focus on growing their cryptocurrencies. But I, for one, focus on every aspect of every opportunity that this company has given me. So we can see just from the short talk we've had, that we have moved from the traditional banking system to the fintech system. Everything now is now on the fintech platform. So, unlike before when you needed to go to a physical branch to do business, what about now from the mobile app, you can carry out business. And then, local access in regards to the traditional banking system, where you needed to go to your bank to carry out transactions, now is global access. And then limited hours from 8 to 4 has now changed to 24/7 with the help of fintech platforms. So, what is the vision of this company? Because we cannot talk of a company without talking of the vision that this company entails. Is that Madam Kate? We cannot talk of the vision of a company. We cannot talk of a company without the vision that is the backing point of the company. And so we need to listen to what this company has to offer in regards to its vision. But the vision is to create 1,000 new millionaires from those using the Aurum fintech products. 1,000 millionaires. So we're going to listen to a short video by Brian Benson when he was explaining what he meant by 1,000 new millionaires. Please play the video.
Just press.
We're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive with the company is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield-bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And yeah, we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at Aurum is actually very similar to when I started at Binance.
So the man has explained to us that the vision of the company is to create millionaires from those using the system. And he's telling us that this is not the first time. It's not his first rodeo. He has been there before because he's part of those who made Binance as successful as it is today. And so bringing that knowledge, bringing that expertise is his plan to make sure that those of us who are in Aurum, who are investors, who use the fintech products of Aurum, are surely going to earn enough money to make us millionaires. And I met him personally in January during the launch of the Aurum Foundation. And so when you see a company that is smart, you will know. Because based on all the products that this company has, they have been back testing for over 3 years before they officially launched. And the official launch was just January of this year. Now, Graham Benson is not the only person in relation to the team. The team also has professionals in different aspects. And Leonardo Galindez is the CEO of the Aurum exchange itself. For a company to just specify one product and say, okay, you be the CEO of this product, that goes a whole lot to show you that this man knows his onion and the company is ready for him to use his expertise to make them grow. And so in regards to the exchange, Leonardo Galindez is the CEO. He was also an ex-Binance partner, just like Graham Benson, doing over 12 years on there, and was able to create crypto infrastructures that covered over 300,000 users. It's not only there, we also have the likes of Shane Moran, who's the Chief Network Development Officer. We have Nicholas Kellan, who's the Head of Partnerships, Ben Fufa, who's the Venture Capitalist Advisor, and Thomas Bauer, who's also a Venture Capitalist Advisor. So all these make up a team of Aurum, but it's not exhaustive. As we go on, we're going to see other people who also are part of the team. Now, Aurum as a company recently just announced a strategic gold tokenization partnership in Sierra Leone. What that means that all the gold in Sierra Leone will now be digitized, or using the right words, will now be tokenized. You know, gold is very easy to get around Sierra Leone. Some people just dig the ground or dig the gutter, dig somewhere and they see gold. You know, so it has brought a lot of crisis to the country because you have guerrillas coming from different parts of the world in order to have a taste to have such gold. So the country has approached the company to a strategic partnership to say, okay, use the blockchain system, create a system where all these goods will be placed on there. So we'll have people that if you are the owner, you are known worldwide as the owner. Nobody can steal it. And with the blockchain, with all the records on the blockchain, it means that you're going to have a very smooth sailing system. Now, this partnership unlocked a lot of things. And for us who are Aurum members, there are opportunities that are open to us. Because not only that, EcoBank as an international bank has already dropped $15 million as funding for the expansion of the gold tokenization infrastructure. And then we can have access to over 24 karat gold just by being partners of this company. because we'll have a system where the company is going to create people who can buy into this with as little as $100. So imagine a big company like, let's say like Eco Hotel, worth billions of dollars, yeah? You and I can be owners of Eco Hotel simply by, if Eco Hotel is tokenized. If I buy just $100 worth of the tokens, I'm also a part owner. So this also gives Eco Hotel the opportunity to raise funds globally from different people who are not even inherent in Nigeria or being in the system itself. And then there's a 30% structured acquisition advantage and a tokenized gold infrastructure, which as members of Aurum we are bound to enjoy. Bukari Kaloko has just been appointed as the Chief of African Relations. He's the ex-Deputy Finance Minister of Sierra Leone. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Clink Mining. Clink Mining is a gold mining company in Sierra Leone that does a lot of mining of gold, and he has 25 years plus in the world of finance and of banking. So you can see a man of such pedigree. Aurum is always getting people like this into the global expansion team. Because you can see these are the guys that are going to handle the Aurum real world assets. This is just one of the products of the company. Nick Patel also is the CEO of the Bank of Bullion, which is a bank that kind of helps gold people keep their reserves. And also is reversed in gold trading and has about 25 years in global finance. So you can tell this company is always bringing in professionals so that each and every product of it will be fully functional and working pretty well. So the Aurum Gold Real World Asset Investment Model is going to give us specifically investments that are backed by physical gold supply, and also gives us the option for our AI to now be trading on gold itself, and which is another money that we can make basically in the system. So the result will be not just investment, but the gold-backed investment structure that combines real-world assets backing with AI-driven income generation. Now, we're talking of another product of the company, which is the flagship product called the XAI Box. The XAI Box has been working since January of 2023. But to show you that a company that is very pertinent, they also make sure they don't make any mistake, they ran this bot for 3 years before they officially launched it. And so during that time, over 538.48% in profits have been made by people who have been using the bot from that time. If you imagine $1,000 invested with this profit made, that's over $538,000 already. With $100 invested, that amounts to over $53,848. So here's the opportunity that we have to be part of what a company like Aurum has to offer. Just the way Binance was when it began at that time and gave us the opportunity to buy into it. This artificial intelligence is the cheapest I've ever seen at 19.99, $1 cent less of $20. You can have that bot work for you for 365 days non-stop. Not only that, you have full access to the Aurum products and services, and you can participate in the marketing plan that maximizes any potential. You also have the option to travel, because this company travels like 4 or even 5 times a year. So if you are someone who likes to travel or wants to have the opportunity to see the world, then you can be a part of Aurum, which opens you to these opportunities and even more. With the Aurum XAI bot, with at least $100 you can be part of the system. With even up to $100,000 you can be part of the system. But based on the capital that you come in with, is the percentage in profits that you start to earn. Get ready to close this door and like, huh? There is the percentage in profits that you start to earn. So if you come in with $100 to $49 value, you're going to be earning 10.49%. You cannot compare this to someone who comes in with a $5,000 contract. He will be earning 13.99%. And also, the ultimate, that is one of the huge packages, such a person could be earning up to 16.62%. So here is an opportunity for you to earn based on your pockets per month. These are values of it that you can see per month. But if you put in the power of compounding, meaning that you want to say, okay, let me let it run for some time without taking anything out, you'll be surprised how much the values of these monies can be over time. What you see here is just a calculation to show you different packages that you can come in with, different percentage you can earn, the amount in dollars, the naira value, and how long it will take for you to be risk-free. So we want to look at the $200 package, the 5,000, and the 50,000. So with the $200 package, you're going to earn 10.4%, which is about $20.80, amounting to $31,200. And in 9.6 months, you are risk-free. Risk-free here means that you are earning 2 times the value of your contract. So when we look at the $5,000 contract, you're going to see that you can earn 13.9% of that. 13.9% of that amounts to $695. And in Naira, that is 1 million plus that you can earn. And in 7.2 months, you become risk-free. What about the $50,000 contract where you can earn 16.6%, which amounts to $8,300 in a month? The monthly value of that in Naira is 12.4 million. And in 6 months, you are risk-free. So you can notice here that depending on the capital that you come in with, it will depend on the amount of money you can earn. And also, the bigger packages you come in with, the more you can earn. Not only that, the fact that you become more quicker, you become risk-free quicker when you come with the bigger packages than just with the $200 contract. But all in all it shows you is that you have your money working for you. You do not need to bring in Mr. A, to bring in Mr. B, to bring in Mr. C. Your money works for you just by you using the products of the company. Now, we spoke of the power of compounding. And what is compounding? Allowing your profits to go into your capital to work for you endlessly. So Mr. Ibrahim came to me and said, Taj, you know what, my son is in secondary school. I want to put him in the best universities. I want to invest $500 for him. And I want to see how long it will take, how much it will take, or how much it will be in 5 years. And so we put on the profit calculator, put in the 500, calculated for 5 years, put on the compound interest, meaning that it doesn't have to take anything out of it. And in 5 years, that amounted to 3,459,062. For anybody who has not played with figures before, this will seem like something so incredible, perhaps impossible. But in the world of compounding, that's why compounding is called the 8th wonder of the world. Because when it touches the values of your business, you will be shocked what it will be. And so someone would ask me too and say, Taj, are you sure this company is going to be here for the next 5 years? My answer to you is this. If Binance started in 2017, this is sweet. If Binance started in 2017 with just 3 products, the exchange, the staking, and the BNB token, and they had to sell almost 80% of the values of money that they had on here in order to survive. Today, it's worth over 100 billion. What then would you think that a company like Aurum that started just this year with 14 different products, what then would you think this company will be in the next 9 years? Because I noticed something. Many of the companies I earlier invested in have just 1 product. Highest 2 products. You say they are trading, they have 1 bot that is trading, they have 1 software that is trading. You say they are mining, and they have 1 farm somewhere, and this and that. So if anything happens to that farm or something happens to that product, the company is already run aground. I noticed over the years that some of these companies do not really want to work pool, but because of the problems that they face, sanctions, licenses, and the rest, they're not able to continue. You know, so I feel much more at home dealing with a company that has 14 of these kind of products. That means with 14 products like this would have been up to 14 different companies. But this is fintech, the provision of financial services. Financial services that covers different aspects of our finance. And that's why I love what I've invested in. Because with this company, I have a peace of mind that yes, I can even invest for my 10-year-old son. I can invest for my kid, I can invest for my loved ones, for my dependents, no matter how old they are. Because we're in the world of decentralization, guys. Many a time we'll see a system where you don't need the KYC to do anything. And this is what this company has shown us. And even in investment, unlike the traditional system when they say you can only invest when you are 18 years and above. No, gone are those days that they say that anymore. The Aurum card is the fourth of the products that we just want to talk briefly about. So I'll go back to that, my story, when I was telling you when I arrived to Phuket and met Lee O'Shea for the first time. But before I go there, let me just touch on these advantages. The advantage of the card you see is that you have instant access to your funds. What that means that this card is a crypto card. It is your USDT that is in there. But I tell you, you can spend it anywhere in the world. You can use it anywhere in the world. So far, Visa has been allowed. And not just Visa card, this company has the same agreement with the company with MasterCard. MasterCard is our virtual card that we use. Meanwhile, the Visa card is the physical card that we use all the time. So you have an opportunity to have your money working for you and have access to the money directly. I used to remember the way my friends used to laugh at me that time in my online businesses. They say, Taj, this Taj, I'm a millionaire online, no. They're offline and a Tanzania. When I want to talk, they say, oh, yeah, show me what you get online. I'll show you. I have $20,000. Okay. This money now, if you remove it, make us see if you spend that, no. You see, I'll be real money, with your online money. But today I have the card. And every money that I have online, I have it here. I can take everybody out here, I'm not even worried. You can know by tomorrow, I can replenish it again. Because I'm earning every day. The AIs, all the AIs work for me. I have my money spread in different artificial intelligence. So now as a lawyer, if your matter don't enter tens of millions, I'm not a move, I'm not a worry. I have to call my young lawyer friends to take care of the matter because at this point in time, elephant will look where they look for you. So this card has given me so much joy, and I'll tell you why. Because the first time I met Lee, this is Mr. Lee O'Shea. We have done businesses online for over 5 years. I just met him the first time last year. And that was one of the beauty of being a network marketing professional. You create wonderful friendships worldwide of people that you haven't even met, but you guys have shared money together. I mean, there's this love. You almost pass brother and sister love. You don't say brother and sister love can be dependent sometimes, but these ones, they are people that you have shared money together with. You have like mind, you want to grow and whatnot. And so I noticed that Lee paid for my hotel 5 days with this card. And he showed me, he said, Taj, you know what this is? I looked at the card, I said, Aurum Infinity Visa Business, Aurum. I said, Aurum. Lee, are you telling me that this business has a card that you can put your money and spend everywhere? He said, yes, that's what I pay your hotel with. And guess what? Any country you go in the world, you don't need any fiat currency. If you're in the US, you use the card, it brings out dollars for you. If you're in the UK, you use the card, it brings out pounds. I said, wow. So at that moment, it dawned on me that I was such a fool. I was just being over careful for nothing. Because only this would have been clear for me to know that Visa card or MasterCard, we have no business to do with a company that is fraudulent or Ponzi or does not have financial backing. You need liquidity to even have a business to do with such a company. It was clear to me that, wow, this is what I was missing. So this is the reason why I came to this country, to Thailand. It became clear to me that this was the company that God wanted me to see. And holding that card, I said the silent prayer to God, say, God, if this card will work for Nigeria, it's game over. We don't suffer well for this industry. Don't lose money, tire. Let this be the final one, so we know that it's taking us somewhere. And so, the beauty of the business was that in January, I got my card when we went for the launching in Dubai, and I've been spending from the card ever since. Now, you know, if you match BP when I was here, how much be your money, how much you want to shop, how much did the card? Some cool millions in thousands of dollars, you know. So I noticed that I don't even use my bank account anymore, because there's really no need to send money to the bank or put in millions of naira in my account. Because with the card I can do transfer on any ATM. I can withdraw money, I can do all I want. If I'm going to the hotel or lounge or restaurant or even to my local food joint, I pay with the card. You know, so my life has been made so easy, and I can say that even with the Tinubunomics and the tax system that they have been threatening us with, they have nothing to do with me. Because how much would they do? Account. There's no money there for you to tax. It's not there. You know, so high-end individuals that spend a lot of money or that do a lot of transactions love this product of the company because it lessens totally, and it takes off the middleman. I have no more business to do with a bookie. If I'm going to the US, I don't need to go and change naira to dollars. If I'm going to the UK, I don't need to go and look for pounds. I don't even need to go to my bank to say, give me, what's the color? BT. Now, with just the card, I'm good to go. You know. So this was me in Accra, Ghana. You know, something with us from Africa, we're always afraid when it comes to technology. Say, hey, this thing will work for Africa, so mostly Nigeria. So you can see the anticipation on my face. I didn't need the perfumes. I just wanted to buy it and see if the card is going to work. So here's a short video.
So got it now. Touch. And the truth. See, live card Ghana. One card.
Aurum is awesome, and so when I used the card in Ghana, my mind was 50% there, so at least the work for Africa. As soon as I got to Nigeria, I got off the plane, the first ATM I see, the speed when I did on reach there, I said, okay, let me try the card and see if it's going to work in Nigeria.
Right here in Nigeria, Aurum card, pick
transaction, that's using my card. Now, so, and direct.
You know, when I said give me my card, it was from the bottom of my soul. Because I just imagined that this thing just swallowed the card. I just stand there.
Who carries the ATM?
I just did by the card. I mean, I will root the whole ATM. And so, like I said, I've been using the card and it has been working. The beauty of the card is the fact that even though you make a transaction and it does not go, you don't get debited. So I now notice that that's a Nigerian bank problem. I used to think that it's a general international problem, but no. You don't get the situation where the card is debited twice. It doesn't happen at all. It comes back immediately. You know? So, who is this business for? We've gone through how the different products, only 5 products we've talked about out of 14. And that's because out of the 14, it's only about 7 of those products that are fully active now. The company has said in its game plan that by now till 2035, we'll make sure all products are fully functional, and even new products will be coming as technology advances. You know, so we're going to see a short video about that in a few. But then, once again, we're going back to the CEO. Let's hear from him who the business is for.
Okay, hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Ryan Benson, CEO of Aurum. We're here in Victoria at the lovely hotel. Ryan's flown in just for a few hours just to meet some of the leadership team. So I guess I've got one very quick question, so I don't keep people waiting for you, Ryan. I'm a guy that wants to share this project with the everyday man, okay, so the students, the tradesmen, the women, the retirees. Why is it that this project is something that those sort of folks should look at?
Well, I think that's a great question. I think it's a very simple answer. Up until the most recent sort of decade or the last few years, the financial system has been sort of rigged towards everything, right? And in banks, for example, they take in $1,000, they loan them $12,000 for money. And I think what Aurum is doing is putting that on its head, where we're bringing technology that people can use to make their lives better, but also they can use it to grow a business or to so what we're doing is we're sharing solutions and things across. And that's really beneficial to the tradesmen, to the people that have a small amount of money to invest, because they're able to not only get a strong investment, but a lot of the rewards will be directly out of them, but also able to refer friends and family or other people and to the solution. So I think it's twofold. I think it's one is we're passing as much as we can on to the community. Secondly, we very little investment.
So you give them great hope for the future. In what is becoming a very crazy world out there. So listen, I won't keep you any longer.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Brian. Look forward to seeing you in Dubai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So one thing that caught me about what the CEO said was the fact that we are bringing technology that's going to make our lives easier. So instead of the commissions that the banks share with the big people, we're ready to share the commissions with you to be able to provide and show this as an investment opportunity to your loved ones and whatnot. And so that's why I love the business, because it shows me that yes, this is a company that is ready to share whatever monies at the end based on the use of different products that the company has. And you can see that in February alone, the company earns 16.96% in profits. 16.96% amounted to over $13+ million. So all of us who earn money on there, all of us, our money are part of these profits that are being made. And you can see now that the company is trading with over 19 million. So by next week, when the month officially ends, we're going to see what the company has earned for March and how much it is. Take note of this trading pool figure. If you want to know a company that is a scammer or they are not straightforward, this figure will not change. Because from February till now, a lot of more investors have come in. So definitely this figure must change so that it's higher in value. I say this because I've observed the company from beginning, and each time we see an increase in the value of the capital that they are trading with. So for now, the company has been very fair, straight to the point. So at this point in time, I want to call on our co-presenter, no one than the man when they give me wahala for my small team when I make for my team. God share money with me now, but God is on the throne. I want to call on Mr. Obafemi, aka Mr. Ewa, to handle the other part. Thank you, sir.
Why is it? I hope we've gotten value so far. What we've heard so far, if we close this meeting now, we have gotten enough value, right? Good. All right, my name is Obafemi, and 2025, yes, in passing, I heard about Aurum, but I was not just interested, listening, you know. So, but when we got to Thailand, and the guys that took us to Thailand were busy selling opium for us. We call what they said to us opium in the crypto world, meaning put your money in the next 5 years. You don't even know what you're going to make in 5 years. They're just telling you, giving you hope that in the next 5 years, you may, you know, your money may be this, may be that. And people that were, you know, that have been involved in the business, we discovered that the money that they made from that business, they cannot cash it out without getting a new investor. So I said to them, guys, thank you for bringing me to Thailand. Thank you for increasing my travel history on your own cost. But this business, sorry, I cannot be part of it. Why? Because I don't have that boldness to come back home to my community that I see as family. To now say, let's assume I come here and I say, bros, that business I went for, they said they have hotels that you can buy condos. They were bamboozling us with condos, showing us big hotels. People that cannot release $1,000 from your back office to you as your own money. They are showing you multi-million-dollar hotel that they are the owner, the partner with the people, and all of that. I can give the money that is in the back office now, no way. And I'll come to that, bros, and that company come and invest 5,000. Because I have actually generated 5,000 in my own back office, but I don't have a way to bring it out. So I now come and collect his own real money and give him computer money, the online money, the one that I used to have those days. So when he shared the opportunity with me, he said, hey, well, come. This is the reason God said we should come to Thailand. Let's take a look at this opportunity. I've heard, but let's see. And then we started, and it's been every day, good morning.
Our man in the house. Of money. Our double magnets in the house.
Madam, welcome.
Long time.
Good morning.
My oracle.
Mama.
The one that only gave one.
Thank you, man. Thank you, please. All right, so Dr. said, let's give Aurum a chance, and then let's see how far we can go. And in December 2nd, I decided to start, and I shared with a couple of people, even though my community and I just lost huge amount of money to some other platforms. To some of them, I couldn't go immediately because it would be insensitive. For someone that lost 100 million in quote, has not made 1 naira, I don't know the kind of liver that will make me go back to that kind of person, you know. But then I was posting about Aurum everywhere, you know, on my status, on my, you know, and then some of the people that we had that loss or those losses together started asking, how far? And this Aurum, we have started again. I said, well, I didn't call you. I'm doing it on my own. So if you want to take a look at it, why not? Let's jump in on it together. And then we started, and the story changed. Between December and now, I know what I've touched as far as Aurum is concerned. All right, that's just the journey so far. Now, people will come and ask different questions. I love the way Madam normally handles this part of the question and answer. Frequently asked questions. Because I know for some of us that are new, some of these questions is running through our minds. It ran through my mind also. I did a bit of research. The first time I heard about Aurum, just the way the attack did, I didn't put foundation. I just put Aurum. I saw all manner of things. I saw Aurum boats. I saw I trade Aurum. I saw all manner of nonsense, you know, online. And that made me, you know, trouble. But when, you know, we came back from Thailand and then we sat together and looked at the whole system, I said, okay, yes, it should not be a bad idea. One of my friends would say, boss, or die and die. Let's go. Nothing will happen. We have lost more than this, nothing will happen. Let's go. So, I want us to answer these questions based on what we have heard here today. What makes Aurum different and why does it stand out? Can anybody give me an answer to that? What do you think? We've seen some comparisons. Lataj has done an explicit presentation. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, for me, I'll start from the various products. Binance started with just 3 products, and Aurum started with 14 products.
Right.
And it's also interesting that we can also see some physical aspects of the business as well too, which also stand out for me as well too. And the icing on the cake was the fact that Visa as a company is also associated to this business. I mean, it speaks a huge volume for me, whereby you can use your card to withdraw funds, and it does not know any geographical area. Africa, Asia, you can withdraw your money. So all of these things makes it to stand out for me.
Fantastic. Okay.
To crown it all, just to support what he just said, to crown it all, what makes Aurum stand out is that Aurum is living in the now and not, it's not promising you a castle in the air. It's living in the now. You put in your money, you see your money going, the trade is going on, and you are seeing your profits, and you are able to assess your profits now. So it's not promising you castle in the air, but it's giving you an assurance of we are living in the now.
Great. Yes, ma'am.
For me, the transparency of the management along with executive members is something that stands out. And for, like Mr. Buke said, for you to do business with Visa, being one of the card processors, is you must have met some international standard organizational requirements for you to be part of, for you to be a client. So I think Aurum Foundation is one to recommend.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think those points are very valid and they make Aurum stand out completely. Now, I'm sure if not all of us, 90%, 95% of us have done one business or the other before online and we lost money. Yes? Right? How many of them do you know who their CEO is? How many? How many? I've been on one blockchain conference before. Sorry? Abstract. Fantastic. I've been on in a blockchain conference before, sometimes in 2018 in Dubai. We went for, so-called, business meeting. It was much after that we got to know that the person that was presented as the CEO of that business was actually wearing a mask. It wasn't his real face that we were seeing. Yes. Because the business was built to scam. So, if the person that you have seen, that you'll be looking out for on the internet, right? You want to do this, you want to do facial recognition, and lie. He was wearing somebody else's face. Okay? So, those are the, kind of, we've done businesses, we've seen so many things. People have come, people have lost money, and you cannot really claim to it. But with Aurum, we're able to see who the CEO is somebody that is known globally. For him to have led Binance as the MD, worked with Binance as MD in Latin America for like 12 years, speaks a lot of fun. I'm not sure he's ready, he'll be ready to trade out for anything at this point. Okay? Is Aurum a Ponzi scheme or a structural fintech system? The answer is what? Aurum is not a Ponzi scheme. Why? Because of the product. What's a Ponzi scheme? Practically, a Ponzi scheme robs Peter to pay Paul. There is nothing they are doing. They just collect, I call it crowdfunding. They collect money, 1, 2, 3. When the thing is small, money, everybody will be getting paid. But by the time the structure becomes very big, the money will no longer go around. And then the creators, the developers also, they have a target. I had a bitter experience in 2019. 2018. I used to have 20,000 BNB coins. 20,000 units, BNB coins. I was sitting in my office, JJ. 2 left leg guys just came, walked in. And said to me, Ayo, there's a platform, they call them Winzy. They just came, they trade, they do staking, they do this, they do that. You can stake, they have their own blockchain, they have their own coin, they have everything. We looked at the thing. Artificial intelligence, not artificial, robots. It was just, robot trading stuff. And we looked at the whole thing, it looks very real. By myself, I used my hand, put my 20,000 BNB in the platform for staking. Put some Ethereum, put some EOS. I put a couple of coins. And one of my friends in the US, Amaka, that one too, put some coins. At the time, my wife traveled out of the country on official assignment. Before she came back, that money that I put, we were supposed to use to buy our second house in Lagos. 3 weeks on the dot. I woke up in the night, wanted to do some withdrawal. Nothing was working. I started sweating. Under seriousness, I was sweating. I went to their support. Nothing worked. Now, the guy that brought the business, we were already planning for Port Harcourt. In fact, the company sponsored, they will sponsor your trip, your event, they pay for all. We were supposed to be in Port Harcourt that very week, Wednesday. So on Saturday, just like this, the guy was having a presentation of Allen. My wife came back on the Friday. I wasn't supposed to go out, but I told her, let me get. So I couldn't tell her what was burning me. So I went to meet the guy at the presentation hall. I said, come, this thing is not working. He said, no problem. I said, okay, this thing don't cast. He said, no, you stop talking. I said, it was that, just like this, people were sitting, there were about 80 people in the hall that day. You now come and talk the blockchain. I said, which blockchain? He said, my guy is there. Come and talk. I said, which blockchain? I just told them, I said, guys, don't let anyone deceive you, this business has cast. Go. The guy, why would I talk like that? I said, whether I talk like that or not, you will soon know. By evening, at 4:04. That was how my $40,000 flew away. I've lost money in the past, but that particular one paid me to my bones. It paid me so much because BNB coin that I've been keeping, and at that point, I lost everything. The only thing I had to my name was my car. Thank God for my wife, my friends. Hey, don't worry, it's you. You're giving me encouragement. I said, oh, this is you know they talk. If they enter here, they come out from here. I went to buy something in one store one day. I was now looking like, I saw sniper on their table. This thing looked like cocoa. But that phase passed, and I reached out to a guy that we met in one of my trips to Dubai for blockchain conference. The guy is a Japanese. I reached out to him. How? Because one of the meetings that we had, the guy showed me his wallet. He had 1,000 Bitcoin. 1,000 units of Bitcoin sitting pretty in his wallet. I was like, how? So I reached out to him. He now told me, boy, you have to be, information rules the world, blah, blah, blah. You have to belong to institute and all that. Fast track, 2019, for me to come back to crypto, I took a loan from the bank to pay for information. At that time, 5 million for information. I'm not buying anything. I just paid for information. I told a couple of my friends then, you will lose 40,000. You won't come tell me by I know. But thank God I made that move, and the rest, they say, is history. Okay? So, talking about Ponzi schemes, you collect money from A, they pay B, without any product or services that they are rendering. Who is behind Aurum? We have seen that Brian Benson and the entire team that is there. And then we have, of course, physical global presence. We know that this company has. In fact, if it is not for anything, the day the RWA, the Go Tokenization thing was unveiled, I was on that meeting when Brian Benson was, telling us about the whole thing. And one of my uncles that lost 100 million in the last company, I told him about the company. I've been telling him for like 2 years. He was not listening. It's like they waited for him. He gave me 100 million on Monday. 100 million on Monday morning. The money didn't drop until around afternoon. That was the period Buhari died. I couldn't do 100 million without going to the bank. So the next day was holiday, Buhari's burial. So the guy that was like the face of the business that preached it, I reached out to him got value equivalent to that 100 million in USDT. So the project, the account was set up on that Tuesday evening. Wednesday morning, I had to go to bank to send back the 100 million worth of USDT. By Thursday afternoon, while I started, 100 million got stuck. How to break the news to him, I don't know. I don't know. He called me about 4 days after. I said, bro, you wanted to add more money. And I told him, bros, let's hold on. I'm doing some maintenance, you know. He said, how you about me? I said, sir, are you sure it's maintenance? I said, yes, maintenance, you know. He said, okay, no problem. 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 7 months, 8 months. He said, let's assume this money is gone. I know you didn't collect money from me because I saw what you have done. It's okay. When other opportunity come, let me know. Other opportunity have come. Another one have come, but I don't know how to come and tell you why. So myself and the attached, we went to his office on Wednesday. Yeah? Wednesday last week. No, Monday last week. No, this week. We went to his office this week, Monday, and we shared everything that we have shown here today. Shared it with him. He said, okay. You know what, yeah, go. I'm thinking of cement. Come back on Wednesday. Went back to him on Wednesday. Said, let's start with, let's see what this 10,000 can do. Then next week, come, let's do the main thing. Okay? That's because, yes, they are saying that, yeah, these guys have global presence. It's, their products, because it too was part of Binance. He knew about Binance when he started and saw how Binance grew, sporadically. And with 14 products, it can only get better. Okay? Under our regulatory framework was Aurum. Aurum, as we know, is registered in Hong Kong. We saw it in that video I first watched. And Dubai. It's an online-based business. It's a private, entity. Of course, more countries will be onboarded in terms of feasibility. Because some people will tell you, do they have an office in Nigeria? Do they have an office in Kenya? They can't have an office because they are not registered here yet. But for where they are registered, yes, they have physical presence. I'm sure my two powerful madam, they were with the attached, they were in Dubai and they visited the office. The card that the attached showed us, yes, I think I have my own, it's in the card, was sent out from the Dubai office. So everything that we need to know, is the company really represent. So, can I withdraw my capital? And how does the withdrawal process work? Yes. How many of us knows about fixed deposit? And we know that there is fixed time of maybe you want to fix your money for 3 months, for 1 year, for 6 months. If you are breaking that contract, that is fine, right? Yeah. Good. The same way it works here. You can withdraw your capital on the 1st, on the 10th, and on the 20th of the month. Any of the month that you choose to. But note that the contract you are signing at the point of depositing your money is 1 year. That's why you are paying for the XI bought for 1 year, 365 days in contract. If you want to break that, just on the flagship product alone, which is the XAI bot, you have a 35% charge on your capital. Yes. It's huge. Yes. It was not so before, but people were doing round tripping on the system. That was why that condition was placed. But if you are using the Zeus bot, that's another type of AI, bot that we use in growing. You can use it to grow your asset. Specific coins and tokens are traded on that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, Pepe, and BNB. You can have that on Zeus bot, and it trades for you in that coin that you have put, on it. While you use the XAI bot, you earn your reward is in USDT, because it's USDT you have deposited, and they trade spot, USDT paired coins, and you get your reward in USDT. Now, for the Zeus bot, you can withdraw your money at any time, no lockup, no charge. The coin that you have there, you can withdraw it at any time. I put in 376 million Pepe, January 7 on Zeus bot, and that currently, as of yesterday, I think it's 662 million Pepe right now that I have on that board. And that Pepe I've seen in my wallet for 2 years, doing nothing. Okay, so putting it on Zeus bot, if I leave it on Zeus bot for the next 2 years, you can imagine what volume that is going to be. Okay, so you can withdraw your capital on the 1st, 10th, and the 20th of the month. Before 1 year, you're going to charge 35%. When you can take out your money on the other airboard, the XAI board Pro, no charge. The Zeus board, no charge, and at any time. Is there risk involved, and how is that risk managed? How many of us sleep and wake up? Is it risky to go to bed?
Very risky.
Sure. Right? How many of us travel? You board the plane and you travel. At that time, when you are suspended in the air, what are you doing? High risk, very high risk. In fact, that one is irreparable risk. Okay? So, what that means is everything has risk. Okay? But in Aurum, that risk has been related to the lowest level with the use of the XAI bot. Okay, number one, the bot does not trade futures. There are so many bots out there. They trade futures, they tell you. There was one bot I used some time ago, we call it conflict text. Conflict text. It was one guy that brought conflict text. The first day, it made money. The second day, it made 60% floating loss on my capital. Yeah. Everywhere blow. I now called the guy. Oh boy, which one is floating loss? He said, don't worry. It will go off. Okay. The third day, the floating loss increased. I said, come. This capital they reduce. This floating loss they increase. What is happening? He said, I will talk. Let me ask him. Before I know what they happen, the account got liquidated. The account, I just got a message from Binance. It was those ones that will connect API. One thing, your money is in your Binance, is your account. I just got a liquidation email from Binance that your account is being liquidated. I was like, I don't understand. Me, I don't trade futures. That's one area I don't go to. In crypto, I don't. I can buy coins and hold it for 5 years. I'm not in a hurry to sell. But that, I call future trading. I call it Baba Jebu online. You are playing bait. That's the way I see it. So when I got that liquidation email, I was like, okay, I understand. And like this, I just close the whatever, my futures, whatever, deleted the account completely. I deleted the app completely from my device. The guy said, "What?" I said, No. You are going on with your complete text. When the team finish the remaining whatever you have in your this thing, you will know how far. So for us here, risk is really, really at the barest minimum. There is no day that we wake up and the day ends and go back to your this thing, you don't earn something on your capital. There is no day. There is no day. Okay? Is the profit per day fixed or how is it all generated? We know, those of us that are part of this business know that profit per day is not fixed. You don't even know how much you are going to make per day. You don't know. It depends on what the market, the condition of the market determines what you are going to make. Because the market is not stable, if anybody is telling you, somebody came to me and said, there's a project, they are launching it in 2 weeks' time. I said, you're going to make it 3% per day. I said, you are a thief. You make 3% per day. How? How are you making that 3% per day? Is the system that is giving you that 3% per day making a fixed amount on daily basis? In the market that I know, I've been in this place since 2015. So I know the dynamics of the market. So there is no how you want to tell me that the market will make 3% on daily basis. It is not possible. Then they are not telling you something. Something is definitely wrong. So what we know here is that there is a band. That chart that Taj showed earlier, there is a band. Okay, you have $10,000 in a month. You are going to make this. You are making that based on the hypothesis that the previous report, what the board has done. There's an average that this board is doing monthly. So based on that average, the band that you are in, you are able to guesstimate, okay, this is what you will make. And it's not even that amount is not fixed, because I've seen since December, my account made in January made $1,478, a $10,000 account. In January into February, it made almost $1,510. So that's to tell you that it is not what the market makes is what is based. I mean, that your own reward is based on that result. What happens during market crash or high volatility? Volatility is the blood of the market, and that is where the AI bot, the XAI bot, is really, really unique, for us. Why? The bot has the capacity to read when the market is coming down, and in nanoseconds, it can open a trade and close it. If you look at the results that Aurum generates on daily basis, the bot has been conditioned. Have I ever seen 1% per day? No. I've not seen 1%. Yes. I've not seen 1% per day. And personally, when we trade, there are times we buy coins and it will do 100%, 200%, we'll still be looking at it. It happened to me many times. Now, two things happen as a trader. When you make bad, investment decision, or you buy a coin, and maybe you didn't read your chart properly, you buy high, and then the price starts coming down. Two things likely to happen. It's either you close it, leave it, and let it be, or you quickly cut your loss, and then say this money will just, vanish. Let me quickly redeem something. That's you are buying high, you are selling low. That one involves village. Now, or you buy low and things start growing. Sometimes you'll be looking at it, from 2000, my coin is now $50,000. It will still go up. It will go 50,000 to 55. It will still go up. You now start seeing so many analyses online by people that are not, they don't even know how to read charts. They're just using their emotions to talk. And before you know what's happening, your $50,000 can turn back to $2,000. I bought a coin. I had different experiences. I bought a coin in 2019, December, with $1,000. 8 months down the line, that coin did 128 times my money. I'm not saying 128%. 128 times my money. Meaning my $1,000 became $128,000. That was the point I exited the market. Right? That is human being trade. This bot can never do that. It will not do that because it's not been programmed to do that. Why? It's because of the risk of it seeing that kind of profit and then the profit will just vanish because it's market, right? I bought a coin with 2005. It went to 70,000. I did not sell. It's currently at 3,001. That's emotion. I allow my emotion to run the thing. I bought a coin with $500 in 2020. $500. It was an opportunity coin. 2 weeks after, my $500 became $80. I went back to the community. Guys, what are you guys doing? They said I should go and buy more. They said that you guys are drinking Google. I didn't mean I listened. They have paid me more. A week later, that coin was listed on, how many of us know Oddbit? How many of us trade crypto here? You know Oddbit? They listed that coin on Oddbit. And that $80 in 2 hours became $59,000. That's what crypto can do. But that is when human beings, we are trading. Some you lose, some you win. But with the bot, the way it has been programmed, it's programmed in such a way to make sure that your money, your capital, first is preserved. Then on top of that, you are making, no matter how little it is, you are making, something. All right. Why should I join now instead of waiting? Decision is yours. For those that are here, that are new, it's entirely your decision. What we are meant to do, we have done. You now decide if you want to still wait, sit on the fence and watch those of us in to make more money before you come, fine. If you feel that, okay, yes, I think it is time for me to jump on it, then by all means, let's go. All right? Now, just as a recap, we've seen this diagram before, just to refresh our minds what the 14 different products that Aurum Foundation has, what they are. SAI bot, this is the flagship product. This is the Zeus bot, I spoke about. We have the RWA, this was open to us when it was launched some, I think, weeks ago. And then we should start, we'll be able to invest in this in a couple of, weeks to come. The Aurum PL and ATM, these are in the works. This is, we are going to see in our cities, everywhere, as technology keeps growing. Then we have the Aurum Flow, we have the Aurum token, we have the BNB token, right? Then this is the Aurum token. We have the Aurum network, which you and I belongs to. Then we have the neobank. That's where you track, you can load your card from there, you request for your card from there, you see every other thing that you have on the normal, platform on the Aurum neobank. Yes, Aurum Exchange, we saw who the CEO of the Aurum Exchange is. We have the Aurum AI agent. AI agent, everyone can own an AI agent. And then this can be linked to your social media platforms, read your messages, respond to your messages based on the command that you have given to it. Then the Aurum card and the flash load, then Aurum XAI bot. Those are the products. About 8 of these are working. Before 2035, everything we see here will be actively working. All right. Let's see. We've seen this video actually, and before, let's see it again.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered, the world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Ryan Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya, thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 in Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, AurumDex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. AurumDex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while AurumDex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
In closing, this is a message from one of the top leaders of Aurum. This we are doing now was not part of the plan from the beginning. Aurum wanted to do their thing, just like every other, fintech brand there out there. But of course, popular demand. It has to be, I think on the 11th, in September of 2024, that was when the Aurum network was considered and batted, so that you and I can be part of this awesome opportunity. In 2017, not very many people heard about the ICO of Binance. Even if we heard, not very many people believed that Binance was going to survive. Not very many. Okay, but with what we have today, from the success of Binance, then the person pioneering, this project, who used to be part of Binance, part and parcel of Binance, and with this kind of success that they've recorded, we know that Aurum Foundation can only and only get better. Thank you very much for your time, everyone. Right now, we have two powerful people in our midst. We want, I'll call Madam Madam Donchi, please come and give us Madam Donchi is one of the major figures in Aurum, in Nigeria, and we are very honored to have you in our midst, ma'am.
The honor is mine to have you. Do you mind if I sit?
No, please sit.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Aurum is a blessing to everyone. And this business is structured that you start to make money from the first day. Fully automated. The era of going to read charts, looking for indicators, first buying amounts, take profit. Aurum has, ended all that. And this is a step further to what we are used to. Seeing the community succeed. There are no age limits to Aurum. Once you are determined to make money, the company has given us that opportunity. I stammer a bit, so bear with me. This has been an amazing business. I have two sisters. She's one of them. We can't do any business until we are together and we agree together. When we heard about Aurum 7 months ago, we were like, because of the past. And I'm sure every one of us here will had that kind of experience. We've lost money, one way or the other. Aurum said, I beg, wait first. But we attended a Zoom, and I want everyone here, try. You might be too busy, but these Zooms happen every day of the week. Try to learn about your business. even with my 7 months in the business, I still attend Zooms. Because you learn every day. Learning is not once. You still pick something every single day. You know, we got started, and 7 months after, I'm not where I want to be, but Aurum has blessed me. Aurum has blessed me. And the most interesting thing about this business is you don't win alone. You win with your entire team. Having people like Dr. Taj, this amazing gentleman here, it helps the work be easy. Because when people catch that vision and they run with it, and you have strong people on your structure who help you to grow, everybody wins. And please note, sharing Aurum is optional. This company is not an MLM company, just like what we just saw. It's not MLM. It's not bring 2 to earn 2 or to bring 2 to pay. No. You can decide to say, oh, I want to just put in good funds here and go to sleep. The company has that has that option for you. But there is nobody here who will be making money. I don't want to tell his sister or his friend or his colleague. I'll give an example. I had a friend of my husband's who came to pay us a visit, and he had finished seeing my husband and he was going. And I asked me, oh, what do you do? I said, well, I'm an engineer by profession, and I'm also a cryptopreneur. I said, what's that? He said, I make money from crypto. He said, does this thing actually work? I said, yes, it does. And I asked him, if you had 5 minutes, I tried to stay for 5 minutes, showed him Aurum, showed him results, because people want to see your results. 2 questions to ask is, do you make money? Yes. Have you withdrawn money? Yes. Once you answer yes to those 2 questions, they decide to take a look. So this guy says, okay, let me test, just like Mr. Ayo's guy. Let me test with $10,000. I said, okay. Now this is a guy I didn't expect to build this business, to be honest. So I just looked for somewhere to put him to help my team, somewhere down there, just to give us that volume. Guess what? 2 months after, this guy is hauling, not bringing, he's hurling in top guns into his structure. He has not done less than 5K. This morning I saw a message from him. He says, I'm coming in, I have a friend who wants to do 8K. I said, you are not slowing down. Now he has overtaken his upline where I put him. Are you feeling me? Yeah. Overtaking his upline where I placed him. So that's another point to know that Aurum is not an MLM company. The person at the top does not make all the money. People down can make more than people up. I use myself as an example. I came in, okay, my upline is Ebook. She came in and I signed up under Ebook, and my boss didn't here signed up under me. Who? Dr. Money, who doesn't know Dr. Money and the caliber of movement she comes with? She came in, and you know that from that first day, Dr. Money has blocked my leg. Like, I don't earn from her structure. This is not cap. I'm not capping. This shows you that this business gives you the chance to run at your pace. She came in and moved like a hurricane. She blocked. Do this thing and do it well. She has done it well. We are just trying to, get to where we want to be comfortable in life.
Aurum, you just need 3 legs to get to where you are. Already, I can't even, she's my odogu. So I just have to face my 2 legs, you know, and already I have 2 amazing odogus. I have Mr. Ayo on 1 leg, you know, and Taj, you know. So it's placement of your legs to matter a lot for those who want to build this business, okay? And this volume, no matter how deep, it still counts for everybody. Some sources will say up to 10th level or up to 20 levels. So it's according to how deep you want to be built. You know, so Aurum has changed my life, has changed my family's life. I think I can afford some certain extras. You know what I mean? Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming here. This is just to encourage us, you know. It's brighter on the other side. It's brighter on the other side. All we ask is take that extra leap. Don't dwell on the past. If I had dwelt on the past and all the losses that we have made, I won't be where I am today. It's brighter on the other side. Thank you, everyone.
Dr. Money, over to you.
Odogu. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to be, hey guys. You know that voice note on the inner circle. Hey guys. I'm Dr. Mrs. Morning. I'm an optometrist by profession. I'm a lecturer, a senior lecturer with Delta State College of Health. As a matter of fact, I'm the Deputy Provost Admin. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm a director in the Ministry of Health, Delta State. So that doesn't exist in our poor people in our go school, they do networking. Chris. So don't mind me. My 2 friends were 3 in our coven. My 2 besties, yes. My 2 besties, they are jebota, they are quiet. But I'm a worry woman, so allow me to go natural. So, like Atash, we just did like that. If we not did like that, we'll not come for worry now, I need the rest. So, first and foremost, it's a pleasure and honor to be here. And I don't want you to think this is just another motivation, they don't start again. True, we don't start again. Because whatever you are experiencing or whatever you have experienced, whatever pain you've been through. See, I tell everybody that if I bring a business to you, if you lose 1,000, I have lost over $20,000. Mr. Ewewesh, yes. I knew this man, please let him come. I knew him and Lawyer Taj and Ibok from 1 coin. If this man tell you what he lose from 1 coin, you will cry on his behalf. At least I know I lost over 50 million. I did with Shudi that brought $15,000 then. I lose an odd 10,000. So if I start to count, okay, so that one is 1 coin, 2016. That's past. If we start to, there was one called swapness. Short. I was in the market because I thought I had finished losing. I wanted to go for surgery. I was having some health issues. All my legs, swollen, kidney, many things. And I was saving the money for surgery. Like village people. The surgery was to be the next 2 weeks. As a matter of fact, we went to Ibok's birthday. And when she and Ibok, these 2 people, when they saw the way my body was so what I was going through, they didn't allow me to go home. Get better friend, you get wife. This one just captured me from Abuja, dragged me, tell your husband, we don't carry you. We are going to Lagos to see professors and all that. We finished. They gave me time for surgery. Let me go home as prepared. Now, while in the hotel, swapness came. The money I gathered, the 9 million, I said, okay, I will use to do the surgery. Enemy of progress. I don't know how they saw my future. And I didn't tell them, oh, I just tell them I have money and I want to put the money, thinking that quick one, I'll just get the money and do it. I was in the market in Warri. She put like times 3 what I put. I told her, I said, come, your liver and iron the make am. Because when I was in the market, they called me that site don't go. In the market, I would just lay on the floor with my sister-in-law. I lie down for ground. I was crying. She was consoling me. I look at her, come, what do you drink? You that did more than times, more than 20 million. Why are you consoling me that did 9 million? Your Christ view higher than my own. So she called everybody. So what I'm trying to say is that who will be, is it Aurum? I'm going to talk of your money in your wallet. Those that know me here, many people, they knew me through Royal Q. So, people will tell you, in the midst of this loss giving money, when I said, okay, let's do another. Because the truth is that when you lose money, it hurts us more than it hurts you. That's what you should know. It hurts the person that put you in the business more than you that lost the money. I was speaking with Reverend the other day and he gave me an example story and all that. It hurts you more. Just know that was that as you are dragging the person that put you in the business, the person is dragging himself and his spirit more than you. He will never think of his own loss. Your own loss is the headache. So because of that, we want to be very careful, we want to be sure of the kind of business we tell people about, because we must do this apropos. So the best thing is, okay, do good apropos, the one that you've done some due diligence, even if we tell you to do your own due diligence, because you're an adult, you're taking your own risk. But we still want to go the extra mile because of those that believe in us. The truth is that no matter how you tell some people to do their due diligence, they'll say, one God one. As long as one God one is okay for me. Just like for Aurum, as long as MasterCard and Visa card, they've done their due diligence, I'm okay. So you see, so we did that and we said, okay, let's look into this business. Your money is in your account. Nobody can see your money. We went into it. The more you look, so I don't want to run it down because of the level I got to in Royal Q. It paid my bills, at least it did a lot for me. But the truth is that you get to a level where you want to speak the truth. I was making money from the affiliate parts. People coming into the business, those that did Royal Q, they know what I'm saying. Your money is in your account and it was vanishing, like one Mr. AY said. But from the affiliate partner, you're making money because of, not that the company was stealing the money, but because of the nature of the crypto market, volatility. That is the key feature of the market. The market goes up and goes down. So you see those whales, them Donald Trump that came into crypto, in short, the past 2 years has been terrible. Very terrible. In short, we were waiting for the Aurum. So we waited for Aurum till 4 years because when it comes to checking trading view and all that is my game. That's my business. I'm very good at that. So we are still looking. Thinking it was going up. We didn't know that Donald Trump has buried the book when he came into power. And they were in the middle of bear market. About 2 years into bear market now. So Aurum is just, so that's one of the reasons why you should do Aurum. I'll come to that. For a company to be in the bear market and to survive the bear market, Aurum will shame. Because most scam companies, it's during the bear market that they go off. Right. Am I lying?
Yes, that is true.
So we decided to do that and we stayed until we discovered that we had a structure where, let me use an estimated value 100% or 100, only like 2 people will trade and get result, and that is the result everybody will post. Is that not scam? So I was telling us we come and say, go to the blind us that time. We'll collect this guy result, everybody will the same thing will be on everybody's status, and none of us think, say, why we know they trade, they make our own money? Why is that if somebody else's one we are posting? Does it happen in Aurum? Aurum, you can post my results, but you have your results. There is no single day that you don't make money with Aurum. In Aurum, with your own money. There's no single day. Somebody was telling me, my upline Royal Q, was telling me, Dr. Money, you know, speed, they carry crowd. This business, I give it 2 years. I said, bro, 2 years, oh my God. If you are saying you are giving Aurum 2 years, it is not our portion. But you see these 2 years what you even give us. Nobody will not sign up Aurum, we never blow. Because I'm just 7 months. in Aurum. And as I speak to you, I can open my accounts for you. I'm just sending kidnapper there. I have made, as at this morning, as at now, maybe I should just do that. I have made $183,000 in 7 months. Your eye blow, why you should crash? And so if you multiply that is over that. That's like 260 million in this economy. I know they follow you, they cry, say Tinubu, they do anyhow. I know you, they cry down, we're not consigning you. I'm sympathizing with those still crying, you know, but I mean, that was a joke because security is important. But what I'm saying is that even in the economy, even in the midst of hardship, even in the midst of uncertainty, you can still manage to get the extras for yourself, like my upline. Let me shock you. As strong as I am, when Aurum came, they brought it. This woman, a bad woman. So they will now talk, 2 of them, they know see my matter they had. You cannot get me to do a business easily. Like, you know, the easy. It's like a house, not car going through the eye of a needle. So, one thing about her, she will not make any move without discussing it with me, without me agreeing. Because once they make them, we just put a matter, I'm not done again. So, she was talking, babe, let's look at this thing. You know, say this, I will do due diligence. Do due diligence. When your best friend is trying something at you, how you want to say no? So, Ibok will talk to her, they will come and all that. And at the end of the day, I said, this woman, you know, you told me anything they want to do. She waits for me, she will not take decision. If I say no, you not go do it. Let me just. So I did Aurum to make her happy, finish 2 of them. Not that I wanted to, because me, I just said in my mind, I said, this one, cast just now, but let me just do it to make them happy. So it not be that I'm always difficult. Because when I bring, they'll follow me. Then why is it that I will not do what they want? Let me just do it. That's why I did Aurum. Thank you. And after signing up Aurum, for about a month, I'm not going to tell anybody, apart from the few, okay, because Nabi was close to us, we have some people close to us. For more than 1 month, she knows, I say me, I will not put it on my status. Because I know myself, that once I move according to her, you get her CDP. So I said, let me, and then because of Royal Q, because I was the queen of Royal Q, I was the highest, I use the word because, but I don't dash them that title. So at that time, so you see, I was like, I am a queen in Royal Q. When I go to Aurum, I will be averaging at top at that time. You know, I will be a nobody. So I was, so but there are some people here that will still stick to that past glory. They don't want to start afresh. So I was holding that okay, I am the face of Royal Q. I'm the highest ranked female in the world. So I've got it this far. People believe me, the community, if I move, this community will crash. It crashed true. This community will have issues. So I was trying to sacrifice that, you know, and all that, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to show you for Canada, their school is not easy. So I needed to do something for myself, live for myself, and I took Aurum serious. I decided to study what Aurum is, and I started, you know, putting questions down, questions that I needed to answer myself, not somebody answer them for me. And when I answered this, I take it, okay, I needed to be sure that, like what I asked them, I said, this brand person that they are saying is a former staff of Binance. Not true. Dr. Monica come and say that she was a senator. I mean, I needed to be sure. And we did that. I even called for a Zoom meeting. I requested for that with the CEO. Because I wanted to see his international passport. I did that to show you how stubborn I am. And he actually obliged God. Came, showed it to us. Yes. So, that is how transparent the man is. After confirming that, even AI today will confirm it to you. Meta, GPT, whatever. There are other questions. And I know that no matter how a company is lousy, Visa card first, then later MasterCard, partner with a company. See, no matter how rich, cannot just take any bank card and put his name. True of us. It's not possible. There has to be some agreements, due diligence and all that. But these people did it. And so I thought it was done till they went to Singapore. I'm sure you heard all those from the presentation. It just kept getting better. We went to Dubai. what I saw, like I was in the hall crying, like, God, what did I do to merit this? Because I have lost. Last year when we started, I picked two. The one I believed in, the particular business I believed in, was one called Akashes. Like, I had 16 accounts there. I don't block CISO. So, this one I did because I wanted to please my friend. This is the one that is the hope. The other one, when they worry me, I say, come put all your effort in this one. Because these people, I don't understand the madness that they're doing. So, Aurum is a business that will help you recover your loss. All the money I have lost in online space, I've gotten everything back in Aurum. Waiting now, not those reach 200 million. I've gotten everything back with Aurum. I was just starting. This is 7 months. If you ask my daughter Daisy, she's Oracle. There's something I do. I sit down because when it comes to calculation, I calculate for a living. So there's this calculation I do. There's something about this company. Can you just take small of your time, like 5 minutes more before I sit down? There's something about Aurum. I'm talking to those that want to build. And honestly, it will be a crime to. I'm not saying you must build, but you'll be doing yourself injustice if you have this kind of company you don't build. Do you know why? Most online businesses, let's say we have 100, 98 are scam. 98 scam. I didn't say 98%. So you have a little. So you cannot say bring any business you want to bring. Let's bet that you put. Let me list all the criteria for that. My convictions for Aurum. Bring your own. In a day. So you can't see a company like this. That is a company that comes your way. Like we call them unicorn company. This kind of company comes once in 10 years, once in 50 years. They just make money for people and they go. Binance itself did that. At least I was in crypto space when Binance came. Then I had over 1,000 and I bought it at 0.01. That's a BNB coin. My first Ethereum I bought was $2, 2016 November. So I've been in this space. So I know what I am saying. This kind of company, they come once in a while. And those that hold on to it, struggle to build, they are the ones that, enjoy it. See Facebook, when it came, many people did not hold on to it. They don't understand that type of technology. But those that bought the shares today, they are stupidly rich. So, other companies. Aurum, the way Aurum works is crazy. I sent my screenshots. I sent it to the people always, so if you check, you'll see. Because in this industry, many people like sharing results. Sharing results is very important. If you're not sharing results, they will think you're not making money. Because there are some people that don't have that strength like you have. They need to see evidence, your withdrawal results, and then you're making money. You need to keep updating them. So, and cover yourself with the blood of Jesus too. So Aurum works in such a way. Okay, so for me, my timeline that I give to myself is this. And let me just digress a little bit. If you want to do any business, whether offline or online business, you must get your paper, your book, your diary, your whatever. Set goals. Be intentional about what you do. It works for me. Set your goals, your timeline. Score yourself. If you are to the extent that Don she knows, if every month I write, I do that with my son. I write what the bills I want to pay for that month. I don't have the money, but I write it for how many years she has known me. Okay, I want to do this, I want to do this. I will write everything. I do that with my only son. I'll just pin it because he's my accountability partner in those kind of expenditure. They monitor me. So I'll just pin it in his WhatsApp. As I accomplish anyone, I take it. That is my financial personal life. You know that, right? Now, for business also, I do that. You see, since I started Aurum, I thought I post it on the group, or any business, is it the royal queue that I got to that level in 6 months? I must set standard time. So you should do that yourself. It will help you achieve that success you want to go. Do it. Any great person in this field, besides I don't really know what I'm saying, just do that. So for me, the highest I can stay on any rank is 2 months. I have never. I have never. But I said, okay, the highest. But I set myself, like, from early to Magnet, it was 5 weeks and 3 days. But I set my target for 6 weeks. So you see, from day one of the business till now, I set my target. So if it comes a little bit faster, I'll say, Joy, you did well. If, you know, so I need to plug. So it helps me check my legs. So, okay, what I need to do, and you get it. So do it, it works. Now, let me go to the financial side. So, depending on your own time frame, if you feel you watch your progress, how long did it take you to move from Voyager to Vanguard? You know, you monitor it down. Look at your earnings for that period. I bet you, by the time you are going to the next rank, you hit the next rank. That, let's assume you earn $10,000. By the time you hit the next rank, you would have earned ×2 of that money minimum. Have you experienced that?
Yes.
You've experienced that? That is the way it works. As of January, I posted it in Zoom the other day. I had made just $40-something thousand. This is January 4th, so thereabouts. Today is end of March. I have made $180-something thousand. That's over 4x. And with my calculation, by the next round that we are hitting, which is Mitos, I'm not going to make $400,000 on the account. Life not supposed to hard. So you can actually get what you want with Aurum. You can build your family. You can just change your life and take yourself to that dream. It's good to dream, but dream without action is what? It's futile. It's a wish. It's a wish. Some wishes don't come to reality. Some do. But you don't need somebody to make your own come true. You do put in your best and ask the Godfather factor, you know, to bless your business. If you see the Bible, you bless the works of our hand. You have a good company, run with it, push it, take it that you are empowering lives. But don't forget to tell people to get knowledge. Like what my friend said, you must do that. At the end of the day, if you are in Aurum and you do what we have said, now WhatsApp has made it even easy. If you don't know how to write, don't know how to post, no problem. Collect Donshi number, collect AY number, collect Adena they share for my status. This man they share for life. If they do expo, collect their attached number, just collect some leaders. Because we do it every day. As we post, keep sharing. There's people that sleep on my status. Like me, I'm tired to write, I sleep for our status. I share. Once I go, oh yeah, I want to go post one, not even off my status. You must share. As you are sharing, there are people that are even seeing it that are invisible. We have some silent viewers. There's a lady that sleeps on my status. She told my daughter day before yesterday, what will I get if I invest 20 million? So this morning she told me, Dr. Money, you still the warriors for this your business. Oh yeah, I'm going to do 20 million. I said, I go seminar first. I'm not going to talk to her one-on-one. My status did the work. Do you understand? So please, thank you for having me. Do Aurum diligently, intentionally, attend your Zoom meetings. Very important. Don't take it that they are wasting time. If you not waste time for what you will change your life, what do you want to waste time for? Now, Proko? So spend the time learning about the secret of the business, about how others are making it. Copy. Do it. You too can be celebrated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Max. We are so honored to have you. It's not easy to have two powerful leaders under this same roof. They are very busy. I'm sure our businesses will take a different turn after today. Dr. Mani was talking about certain timelines. Is one thing that I've done that has really, worked for me in this business. Personally, if I want to do something, I go all out and do it. If I don't want to do, talk from now till next year, I will not do it. But once I say, okay, let me put in my money, the moment I commit my money, that means I've committed myself, and then I start running. Rank to rank, the ones I want to do every 2 weeks is done. Now, the next one, okay, because of the volume involved, we stretch, to maybe a month, and a half, and see, what happens. I want to see where I will be in Aurum by May 28th, my birthday. I know for sure, from where I am now, I should be at least maybe 2 ranks, 1 or 2, steps from where I am right now. And there is not one size, one style or whatever fit all for everyone. You can decide your own strategy, how you want to build, if you want to build. It is if, not a must, please. If you want to build. But why won't I want to build? If I can share with a friend where I buy my cars from, that will not give me any return. So he wants to buy a car, go to that dealer. He's a very good guy. Go and buy from me. I promoted that guy's business without paying me for advert, without paying me for nothing. And that person goes there, transacts business with him. He will not even remember to say, he may not even remember to say thank you, why? He's done his business and it's gone. So why won't I be able to share something with people, actually when they know they're going to make, profit from it. Okay. Thank you very much, Mas, for sharing this period with us. Now, look at the bonuses that you start to benefit for building. These are extra bonuses. Extra, not your capital. The money you are making on your capital is not involved in this. These are extra bonuses that you make for ranking up.
banga soup, egusi soup, anything you want to have. Rice and stew very plenty, made very possible by one of our team members in the US, Mrs. Amaka, in celebrating AY's hitting the rank of Oracle, celebrating AY's catching me up. Anyway, it's all right. We are going there. I want to thank all of you for coming. All the numbers we have will reach out to you, and please always get back to who invited you to come on this meeting to get started.
I'd like to say something, sorry.
Yeah.
So, I just want to, I'll stand up for this. I want to appreciate this man. This man has a story that if anybody hears, he will ask how the hell did he come out of this ocean in water. Taj is a survivor, literally. Literally. He's been my friend for many years. We go beyond business. We talk, you know, and there's some things I'm privy to that has happened to him that anybody else would have been sunk, literally. This man is a barracuda. And I am blessed, I am honored to have him walking this Aurum journey with me. He has a 90-day streak of daily Zooms. 90 days, Sunday to Sunday, no free days. Even HP, no do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for all you do. I appreciate it. I see all you do. And I can't wait. I can't wait. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I need to loud it. I can't wait to celebrate your next round. It's just close. It's so close. It will happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right, so besides the fact that we have the zeal to help people, you know, it is said that even if you are a Christian, if you don't have money enough, you cannot serve God well. Sure, you know. Money brings out the best in you. If you are a good person, it will make you better. If you are a bad person, it will make you worse. But God in heaven knows that money is making me better from all I've done. So I made a promise to those who are the prospects that were here early enough. Please raise up your hand. Come and count your 10,000 naira from here each. Wow. Please come. Count it. All this money today is small from my eye. So, you see this figure here? This is 1.8 million. I have a law firm. If I dedicate as much time as I dedicate in law to this business, I know where I will be in the next 2 or 3 years. And that's why for now, please, if you are here, you have any legal problem, don't forget lawyer card. Don't call me lawyer, don't call me for anything. You can take it. Smart girl, you know what you do? That's a smart girl for you. Right, so what I'm trying to say is, please, I need somebody to calculate that figure in Naira. Just times it by 1,400. 6,838,600.
9.57 billion.
9.5 billion naira. I don't know how many lawyers get that kind of money for their account, even though they have done 50 years or 40 years at the bar. That's to show you that this business has a lot of opportunities right there. These are things that we normally would do. I want to encourage you today that Rome was not built in a day. All of us started from somewhere. no matter how small, we all started from somewhere. I have 10K in your mind. We all started from somewhere. So, if you see the opportunity that is right here, and let me tell you, there are 8 different ways you earn from Aurum. 8 different ways. So, the opportunity that lies before us. Now, what money not finish?
We don't put my interest.
Wow, my goodness.
Yes, please, a round of applause for her. I did not intend to spend all the money because I just want people coming to take. Well, it's part of it. I know that I'm making more money. Share the XCI bot is still trading.
Yeah.
All the other bots are trading.
Yes.
No problem, no worry. We will do all right. So this is just to let us know that there's a great opportunity here, and you are not working it alone. This is what I've promised myself, that not until I get to that rank called Alpha, I'm not stopping this business. Whether it takes me 2 years, it takes me 3 years, I don't care. So if you decide to be part of us, it will be my pleasure, because we are going all around Nigeria. As I speak to you, my flight is this evening. I'm going to Abuja. We have another event in Abuja. It's a very close event. Here, please let us give a round of applause for this man here, because he's the one who made this event very possible. And he's the one who has promised us that every 2 weeks, Abi, yes, will be free to come and use here. We're not paying for it. That is something very powerful, So let us take advantage. If you have not signed up, sign up quick. Get registered. 2 weeks from now, we are here again. Make sure you bring your person. Very soon, we'll break this place. We'll break here and tell the hotel, don't worry, we'll pay you, don't worry. Everything is here, So please let us take advantage of what we have heard. What we have heard, even some professors don't know. It's not about academics. I wish we were taught how to make money in the university. It would have been better. And like I always say, network marketing should be a course in our educational program. We should be taught from secondary school, because it has made more millionaires than any other, besides the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Even blockchain itself is now being taught as a course in advanced countries. So let us take advantage of what we have. We will surely grow together. Everybody who becomes a member of Aurum automatically has a chance to become a millionaire in dollars. Yeah. That's the truth. So what we have here is special, and I tell you that it's enough, more than enough to change lives. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that the Aurum business opportunity is something you should look into. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Where's our pastor? Mr. Kelvin, take the role of the chaplain. You can close the meeting officially for us with God. So please let's stand up and let's just pray for God. Kelvin, your hand. Mr. Kelvin, please pray for us.
Please let us pray. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we thank you for this opportunity.
Amen.
In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father Lord in heaven, we thank you for this opportunity that you have presented to us.
Yes, Lord.
We pray that all that we have learned today, that we receive the grace to implement it and be useful to ourselves and to our generations to come. Amen. Amen.
Praise the Lord.